What is going on, everyone? Today we're doing the injury report for Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest. Now, this match means absolutely nothing for Chelsea because we won last weekend against Bournemouth, but it means everything for Nottingham Forest because they are still battling for relegation. Now, Steve Cooper and the boys, they just won last weekend, so again, they are out of the drop zone currently, but still is a very tight race in the bottom three. Now, Chelsea unfortunately have a lot of injuries in our defense, so that could be good for Steve Cooper and Nottingham Forest, but like I said, we're not playing for anything, so this would be a good time to play a lot of our younger players, get them adapted to the Premier League, and again, take advantage of this time because now that we have nothing to play for, it would be time for us to play some of the younger players. But that being said, let's talk about the injuries. Now, starting on the left wing, we have two players out, so again, it's going to be very difficult for that position. We have Ben Chilwell out right now, which is out indefinitely. I have no idea how long he's going to be out for. There's a possibility he might be out for the rest of the season, which would make sense being injury prone. Again, he's been out for so many times this season that we do not want to risk any more injuries to this player. So again, if we are to shut him down this week or this year, it would make sense to do it now because, again, give him time to rest up during the preseason, come back fully fit, and have just running, hitting the ground. And again, we need that for all our defensive players. So he's out. Cucurella is also out too on that left side. So that means really we only have Azpilicueta as of right now who can probably slot into that left side. Cucurella is going to be missing out with an injury they picked up a while ago. Again, I have no idea how long he's going to be out for as well, but will not be playing this weekend. So therefore, again, Azpilicueta is most likely going to be on that left side. Now, along the defensive line, we also have Koulibaly who's going to be out. He is going to be out indefinitely as of right now too. Still dealing with that hamstring injury picked up a couple weeks ago. So therefore, again, these injuries just keep stacking up, but like I said, it's the end of the season. We're not going to get relegated, so again, not surprising that some of these players may just be done for the rest of the season, especially with the hamstring injury too, because again, we do not want to rush him back. I know this season has been kind to him, but still, we want to have him fully fit for next season. On top of that, Wesley Fofana also might be having an injury and might not be playing this weekend as well. That is going to be a day-to-day basis, so right now, he still could play tomorrow. But right now, he is on the injury list. So again, it is up in the air. So that being said, it seems like we may have to do a back four because with all the injuries that we have, again, it seems like Bentinelli or Battershield, not Bentinelli, because he's also hurt too, our goalkeeper. Battershield and possibly Thiago Silva in the CB role, which would make sense. And then on that right side, we obviously have Reece James out. He's going to be out for the rest of the season. They shut him down, which again makes sense. Hopefully he gets that surgery. So again, this whole back line is going to look completely different for this match. And most likely, Chalobah will play that position because, like I said, I think Azpilicueta goes to that left side. Chalobah goes to that right side. But really, we are getting a little thin in the defense. So hopefully, and none of these guys pick up any injuries. Thiago Silva obviously getting up there in age. And again, we do not want anything to happen to him. But it seems like he might be out for the rest of the season or done after this season because, again, he came out and talked about going possibly back to his boyhood club. So we will see if that happens. If that is the case, I do wish him the best. But again, I hope he stays for one more season because he's definitely used the leadership. The last player we need to talk about is Mason Mount, which we all know as well. He's going to be out for the rest of the season, had his surgery. So again, he will be missing in this squad. But otherwise, we're looking pretty good. Yes, Broja is also out. But again, we've talked about that, how he's going to be out for the rest of the season with the ACL injury. But right now, this is going to be a very difficult game for Frank Lampard and for Chelsea because, like I said, with all these injuries, there's going to be a lot of gaps in that defensive line. And therefore, again, it's a good thing that we beat Bournemouth last weekend because if we had to win this game, I'm not too sure how it's going to go because, like I said, with all these injuries and obviously Nottingham Forest battling for relegation, they're going to be coming and hitting us real hard right away. So, again, it's going to be a difficult match. But I think Chelsea will win this game. Again, Frank Lampard's going to have his work cut out for him, but he's probably going to start a lot of the younger players. Most likely Modric on the left, Noni on the right. And again, I think those two guys can do really well against Nottingham Forest. So that was all for you today in the injury report. I hope you guys enjoyed this. So I will see you in our next video.